So I just woke up and finished reading the Oshi ending, and I thought that it wasn't that bad. Fight me about it. Yo, what's up people, it's your boy Henty PhD Graduate, the channel where we talk about garbage, and today's slop of the week is a dumpster fire that everybody keeps on yapping about named Oshi. Now I want to preface this video by saying 1, I had prior knowledge that this manga ending was gonna be bad by multiple people, so the low expectations definitely helped. 2, I've been reading the manga for years now, since season 1, so I would say I'm a big fan. And 3, this video is more opinion based and off of gut feeling, which is why I'm talking about it in this channel rather than my main. Capiche? Okay. Oh, and also, spoilers. I'm not gonna wait for you. Now, I would say I have a good track record of my predictions. I tend to predict things that go against popular consensus, and a lot of times I get it right. Well, sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. But to use a recent example, I thought that Jake Paul was going to win, which I thought should have been obvious until I saw multiple comments saying that Mike Tyson was gonna fuck Jake up. Okay. So see, I knew that the ending of Oshi would end up this way since the beginning of the series. Maybe not beginning of the series because I was still a little bit unsure, but let's say about halfway through the manga. Reasons being that revenge stories tend to always have this outcome where it ends up unhappy. It's very common. I can count in one hand the amount of revenge mangas that actually have a happy ending. Actually, I can only think of one manga. So when I read the final few chapters and it went exactly as I thought it would, I really didn't feel angry at all. One thing I will say is that the ending was indeed pretty rushed. I'm not gonna deny that. I think the easiest way you could have solved this is if you could have given a few more chapters to really flesh out that ending. The final segment of everyone going through depression could have easily been extended to an arc, but nope, they condensed it into one single chapter. That's kind of bad. So yeah, although I wasn't pissed off, I still think that the ending was pretty rushed, and people that are angry have every right to be. But when people say that the ending is a waste of time and it ruins the entire show, I think that's a little much. When I think of endings that ruin the entire show, I would think of the likes of Game of Thrones, where it genuinely feels like all the journeys and character development that we see not only get thrown in the garbage, but also butchered to completely ruin the context of their significant moments in earlier seasons.
Commanded you to kill your own father and stand by while thousands of men, women, and children burned alive. Would you have done it?
And for every one of the million people in that city, innocent or otherwise.
To be honest, I never really cared much for them. Innocent or otherwise.
This person doesn't know what the hell he's doing.
Another ending that doesn't ruin the show, but rather recontextualizes its previous seasons, is Attack on Titan, where again, I won't say whether you think the ending is good or bad, because it's your opinion, but if you were to rewatch it, you would react to certain dialogues or moments in a completely different light, with the new insights given by the end of the series. Now you can say you hate the ending of Oshi, or that you think the ending sucks, or whatever, but to say that it not only changes, but destroys the entire show, it's kind of weird. I understand it's only been a few days, so the memory is still fresh, but let's move back just a little bit, okay? This is a story about a guy getting revenge on his dad who killed his mom and is trying to kill his sister. And the story ends with the guy getting revenge on his dad who killed his mom and stopped him from killing his sister. That really isn't that bad. Yes, how the ending is executed could use some work. Yes, I definitely wish that this isn't the end, or we get an epilogue to further see other characters to see how they're doing now. But I don't think this changes the previous seasons at all. For the first 85% of the story, you could still look back at all the great moments and it really doesn't change anything because they're kind of unrelated to how the manga ends. You can still watch Aqua's date with Kana, you can still watch the reveal of the twins finding out each other's identities, you can still watch the shocking moments that's gonna happen in the next season of the anime and still enjoy it for what it is. The ending where Aqua dies by the end of the story doesn't change any of these scenes to be worse. All it'll do is probably remind you to why you liked it in the first place. Now, do I think the ending is mid? Abso-fucking-lutely. Ruby was sad for 2 fucking pages and just moved on. That's dumb as fuck. But does it ruin the entire series and make me hate it? No. I'm still gonna watch season 3 when it comes out, and you guys probably will too. So I think that the hate for the ending is somewhat justified, except for the people who believe that this completely changes the show. Because I think people who believe so just need to calm down. Because hey, I understand the pain of getting an unsatisfying ending to a manga that you love. Trust me, I understand. But take a deep breath, move on with your life, and remember that these are all just drawings. But hey, what do I know? I talk about hentais and doujins most of the time, and my next video is probably gonna talk about hentai and doujins like all the time. So yeah, that's my manga talk for today. Hope you guys enjoyed my opinions. Leave a dislike if it hurts your feelings, and I don't think I have anything else to say. So yeah, this has been your boy Hentai PhD Graduate. I'm out.